realtor in the DMV area with Compass. And welcome my co-host, Alison.
AlisonScimeca. Hey guys.
Nice, who's also with Compass. So we're so excited to be here this Friday. Last Friday we took the week off because of Thanksgiving. So we hope that you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. So this week there's a few listings that have come on the market that we are going to be presenting. We found 3 of our favorites. So Alison is sharing her favorite. I have my favorite. And then we have one that we both really love together. So Alison, can you tell everyone what neighborhood your listing is in?
Yes. So the one that I'm presenting is in Logan Circle, literally right off of the circle. So I'm very excited. It's actually very close to where I used to live. How about yours? Where's yours at?
So mine is in a community called Timberwood. And so I don't know how many people know of this little community right off MacArthur, but it's 11 mid-century homes. And it's just a really cute little tucked away neighborhood that we'll talk about.
Awesome. Well, we both love mid-century. Speaking of, so I can tell everyone about our third choice. That's a Southwest waterfront, also mid-century modern. So we've got 2 mid-centuries on the tour today.
I know. And if you guys ever have suggestions, just say, you know what? I love farmhouse. Can you please bring a farmhouse style home for us to check out? We will look for that style. So just let us know what your favorites are, and we'll make sure we'll include some of those every now and then. So, Alison, how was your week?
Good. I'm actually not my normal background. I'm in upstate New York visiting my parents right now. It's freezing, which is why I'm in a very thick sweater. But yeah, my week was great. Thanksgiving was wonderful. I'm spending some pre-holiday time or Christmas time with my parents here. And how about yours?
It was good. Thanksgiving was great. I ate a little bit too much, and I'm suffering the consequences right now. So Alison, we're going to have you go first. I will go ahead and pull up your listing, and if you want to go ahead and get started.
Great. Yeah. So the address for this listing is 1311 13th Street. It is penthouse 5. So it's a top level unit. As I said a minute ago, so this is in my old neighborhood. So funny enough, the first condo I ever purchased in DC, well, really anywhere, is literally right behind this building. I saw it go up. It's next to a gas station. So that whole area I know like super well. And I actually never went in when it was built. So I was very excited when this listing came up because I wanted it to look as cool as I thought it was, as it was going to look. And this unit really, or this condo really does. So it's a 2-bed, 2-bath, does have a little extra space that we'll talk about in a minute. But this is the exterior of the building, kind of funky, juts out. It's very angular. It is literally a block from Logan Circle. So this is on 13th Street. 13th hits the circle. So, I don't know many people who don't like Logan Circle. It's a really great area. The park itself is great. So good space. So walking in, you've got this hallway. It's very, very sleek, which tends to be a lot of what I pick, right? Sleek, black and white.
Yeah. When I saw the black and white, there's one shot I'll say that I was like, okay, I see why she picked this one.
This is a great shot for me to start by saying, I have a love-hate relationship with spiral staircases. I think they are so cool. I can also imagine falling down them, but I think that they just add a really unique visual to a space, and something that's so like boxy, like this unit and a lot of condos are. You add in something round, and I just like how that adds to the feel of the place. So we'll get to the upstairs area later, but this is a shot from the windows looking back.
And when I saw this one, I said, okay, I understood this shot. This is the shot.
Yeah, it's a great shot. I mean, I'll probably say this every single episode. When staging is really good, it totally hooks me because I'm so into like design and style and things like that. And so they've clearly just really designed this well. But this building was built in 2016, so it's not brand new, but it looks very new. So you've just got this very fresh feeling in this unit. So this is from like the kitchen. The listing let us know this is a custom built island here. So what I took from that is that maybe islands were not part of this unit, or these units initially when they were built, but it obviously is flawless. It completely fits in perfectly with the whole place. So you wouldn't even know it hadn't been there, which is great. Because when you see a unit that's like slapped, they like slap down an island, it's not I mean, it's fine, right? But like, it's great when it like just matches and it flows with the whole unit.
There's a great shot coming up. I think it's like 2 photos down of the island.
Yep. And so this is one of 2 outdoor spaces. I like the fact that this is off of the main level. Obviously, you're high up. It's a penthouse, so you just tree top views. Say that 5 times fast. So it's a nice little area here, but it's going to get blown out of the water by the next outdoor space that they have. But still, it's nice to have 2. Yep. So here's more of the kitchen. I mean, can't complain about that, right? Another great shot
Of the island, yeah.
Yep. It's funny. There's like a whole apparently movement on Instagram or social media in general, people who love white kitchens. And I would never say I was a white kitchen person, but this one I really, really like. I think this white kitchen is phenomenal. The high gloss kind of cabinets and everything, just really, it's just really cool. And I actually like on the side, you can see there's like a little shelving thing in the corner that moves from the cabinetry and kind of brings it into the wall there. It's a great place to display things. As somebody, I mean, we've talked about all my tchotchkes before, which I don't have behind me today, but like it's a place to present like things, art, books, whatever. I love little details like that.
Nice.
So bedrooms are pretty good size here. Of course, they're carrying through this, the design element of the black and white and the, so of course I'm in. I love it. And everything just, again, like we said, it's new 5 years ago. So it just looks like it's in really, really good shape. Yep. Bathroom, double sink, definitely want that. I mean, I don't know if the price and the address is streaming below right now, but if it's, because I can't see it on my end, but it's a 2-bed with a den, 2-bath. It's $1,165,000. So, when you're spending over $1 million on a condo, you are more particular about details. And so the primary bathroom, I would think I would want to have double sinks of that. And so this one delivers.
Right.
And huge shower. I mean, it's just really, really nice. This is the second bedroom. So the guest bedroom, some really nice details, texture on the walls there. Looks like there's just lots of light in every single, room in this unit. I was hoping to go see it live, and obviously just said I was here in upstate New York, so I didn't have a chance to stop by myself. But it just looks like it's just really light filled. This is a smaller bedroom. You can tell just by the way it's been staged, but if it's your guest bedroom, it's obviously sufficient and it's done really well.
It's so pristine and staged so beautifully. It kind of reminds me, it kind of has like a really nice hotel, like kind of feel, especially that last shot.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I like that feel, sometimes I don't. But people need to remember, like, this is staging. When you live in your own home, I mean, good on you if it looks like this when you actually live there. But it's probably going to have a little bit more color. Your stuff's going to be there. So if you aren't in love with the black and white gray theme like I am, then it's very easy to add pops of color, and so it's a neutral palette, right? So you can do a lot with this.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Okay,
and
so this is my favorite part, believe it or not. Like, not the outdoor, which we'll get to in a minute, because if I haven't said it 8,000 times to you, either on or off air, I want a work from home space so bad. And this one is off of the main level of the home. So you're not going to walk in and see this stuff automatically. You don't have to use a bedroom. It's just this extra loft space, and you've got so much light. So it's like, I don't know. I could imagine doing my podcast there, and I could, I just love this space. I think it's great. I mean, this is a great shot. This is one of my favorite shots, actually, because you see the light coming in, right? And you're just like, okay. Yeah, I could, even though in this example, I'm looking at the wall, like, that's where my desk is. You're still like enveloped in light, which is great. And so, okay, like, who's going to be upset about this outdoor space, right?
No, that's great.
It's a phenomenal outdoor space. It's huge. Obviously, it's just so much room up here. So, you know, I would, again, have loved to kind of get this myself, a photo of myself, you know, up there if I had a chance to go, because during the fall with all the leaves changing color, you know, Logan Circle's got a ton of really old, big trees. So it's just really beautiful to look at this time of year. But I mean, look, you've got a full couch. I mean, you can count the segments of that couch there. It's big. And then you've got a full set, like dining set.
Yeah, that's really large. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a great outdoor space, actually. Yeah.
Truly. And so it's a roughly 1,100 square feet. It does have a garage parking space. It also has a storage space. And this is repped by our colleague, Jesse Sutton at Compass.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So this is just the common areas. I mean, it's curated, right? Like that's the way I would describe this building. The wood, I'm really into like shiplap and wood paneling lately. And so they did this 5 years ago. So I remember when I saw photos of this being like, oh, this is really like unique and new and different. We're seeing way more of it now in the last couple of years. But I just think, you know, who uses lobbies? You know, lobbies are one of those things, you see it. Does it really sell you on a building? Probably not. But, you know, it's nice when it looks good. And this one certainly does.
Yeah, no, there were several great shots. I just picked this one. I thought it was very nice. Kind of just gives you a feel of the building. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I really love your listing. We're going to take it out. Are they having an open house, and did this one just come on the market?
So they aren't having an open house this week. So if you're interested in seeing it, then, you know, you can contact us, or, you know, or if you're working with somebody, talk to your agent. It was listed 16 days ago. So before the holiday. And so that was kind of a tough time for doing open houses, obviously. So, you know, I'm sure people can get you in easily, but no open house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, mine is a beautiful mid-century modern, it's like, almost like a tree house that's located in a small little community that only has 11 mid-century modern homes, and it's called Timberwood. And it's right off of, let's just pull it up. It's right off of MacArthur. And give me a quick moment so you can see it a little bit larger. There it is. Gorgeous. I'm going to go just a little bit closer. So it's located right off of MacArthur. And like I said, you would never know that it's there unless you just know of the community. There is, you know, a little wooded road that leads up to several as you walk up. Like, I was really impressed because there's all different, all of the homes have some similar look to this, but they're all unique and they're all different. And they're just, so when you walk up, this one's at the top of the hill. So it's, you know, kind of the tree house that's sitting at the top of the hill. It's the main house is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. And then there is a studio that we'll show you, or a pool house that we'll show you, that is a 1-bedroom, 1 bath. So if you add that all together, it's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath.
And Karen, do you want to change the listing details so that everybody can be reminded of that as you're showing all the gorgeous photos?
Right. So the address is 5351 MacArthur Boulevard, Northwest, and it's located in DC. And it's in the neighborhood that's Kent, or some people like to call the area the Palisades. Great location. You're close to so many restaurants. You're 5-minute drive from Georgetown. It's just a really great location. So let me take you into this beautiful house. This is the entryway right when you come in. This is kind of facing the door, which leads into the beautiful, it's a beautiful kitchen that has an open living dining room space that flows out into the patio, and there is a pool that you guys will see. So I was really impressed by the kitchen because the kitchen has a bird. Hopefully I'm not gonna mess this up, the last name, but it has a Thermidor oven, and then the refrigerator is the Bertazzoni. Please correct me if I'm mispronouncing it.
I have a bird. I think it's Bertazzoni. I could be wrong, but I have the I have one of their ovens, actually.
Okay.
But guess what? White kitchen. Here's another white kitchen.
There is the white kitchen. That is the thing. And so it has a beautiful Bertazzoni refrigerator. It has a Bertazzoni dishwasher. And look at that. Thermidor, double oven, range top stove. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yep.
That's so gorgeous. So I was just in awe of the kitchen. That was the first thing that I noticed. And here's another close-up shot of the kitchen. The cabinetry is gorgeous. I love, if you saw, we'll show it again, but there's Marvin glass windows throughout. So energy efficient Marvin glass windows. And I believe Marvin windows are produced in the US. So that's nice, US made. This is the dining room area. Beautiful hardwood floors. And it flows right into, if you see this, you can see the patio, and the patio has the pool that's located right outside of that area. But this is the dining room area. Actually, this is the living room area. And I love the bookcase. There's a bookcase that's built in on the wall that separates. So actually, if you didn't want to separate that area, it would be really easy probably to take down that wall that has the built-in shelves, and then you could just have it flow as one. And I did look at a few other houses that are in that area, and some of them have it as just one full open space. So it could be your choice.
I absolutely love that. As somebody who's been rebelling against open concept lately, this is like such a great way to divide the space, but still keep it relatively open. This is great.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, and here's another look, just looking out from that living area out to the patio. So great parties, you know, you could have the windows open because both of the glass windows are sliding doors. And so you can have them open and you could be inside and outside going back and forth. And this is a gorgeous fireplace. Just wanted to make sure that we show that there is a fireplace. And we're going to pull up the next one. Alison, do you have any questions while I'm just pulling up the next batch of pictures?
So, do you know the age of the house, or you know when it was renovated, anything like that? Because it looks pretty new.
Yes, so that's a good question. So the house was built in 1969, and it was built by the architects Cross and Adrian, who actually studied under Walter Gropius and Charles Goodman. So, so we have some namers here. Yeah. Right. And then it was recently renovated. So they just recently renovated. So this is fully renovated and recent. Let's pull this one over here so that you guys can see. So this is leading up to the upstairs area. And I love the wood railing as you're going up the stairs, the dark wood. And once we get upstairs, this is the owner's suite. And it's just lots of light. Once again, there's a patio right outside of the owner's suite. You get lots of beautiful sunlight. There's a gorgeous owner's bathroom that's like, it's very spa-like. I think I have a gorgeous picture of the shower coming up. I love the marble that's in the shower. There's just so many wonderful things about this. They did a really good job with the renovations. So you can just move into this mid-century modern home built in 1969 and not have to do much. So there's another bedroom. I didn't show that one. The middle bedroom is a little bit smaller. And this is the larger. This is the third bedroom upstairs. It's a little bit bigger. And it actually has a door that leads into the second bath that's upstairs. But that second bath is in between the two bedrooms. So either bedroom will have access to the second bath that's upstairs. This is downstairs. So there's actually a bonus room that's downstairs. This can be used as just a hangout room. It could actually be a guest bedroom if you like. And then there's an additional bathroom that's downstairs. So here is, and I wish, you know, if it wasn't winter, I'm sure we'd have a gorgeous, gorgeous shot of the pool. But here's the outside of the home. And you can see that there's a nice size pool that goes the length of the patio. And here's a night view of it. It's pretty stunning. And I will tell you that the pictures are wonderful. But when I was there previewing yesterday, actually, when you go, you're going to be more impressed because it's actually more impressive in person than from the awesome pictures that are here. And here is the pool house. So the pool house sits right next to the home on the same side. And once I didn't show an inside of the pool house, it's just a one studio, but it's also plumbed to have a kitchen, and then there's a full renovated bath that's in the pool house. So it's very nicely done. New floors in the pool house, and I mean this home. There's just so many awesome things about it. You have a 2-car spacious garage. It's secluded, and when you're up there, you don't feel like you're right off of MacArthur. But if you want to come down to the world and go to restaurants and do shopping, you have all of that right at your fingertips. So it's just it's really wonderful, Timberwood community. So I would, if you like something like this to be in the city but still feel like you're away, and you like mid-century modern, I would keep an eye out to see every now and then if there's one that comes on the market. And this one just came on the market last night. So,
and are they having an open house, or what's their?
So they are having an open house, and I believe, let me see, their open house is Saturday. I'm gonna look that up. So while you're doing yours, it's actually December 4th, 1 to 3. So that is tomorrow. Yes. Yep. So open house is tomorrow, 1 to 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really great place. So you said that the guest house is, it isn't totally finished. You said it's plumbed, right? Like, so you could put a bathroom, but it doesn't have one.
So the bathroom is fully renovated. It's plumbed for a kitchen.
Oh, kitchen, right. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want a little kitchenette in there, you could add that in there. But if you just wanted to use it as a hangout spot, an office, a guest spot, you already have the room and a full shower and bathroom, and it's a nice size bathroom.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. While you queue up this next one, I am going to disappear from the screen for a second because my computer needs to be charged. Needs to be plugged in.
Oh no!
Sorry, I just got an alert. So,
oh no! Okay,
2 seconds.
So this is what can happen on live on the show, and I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that I forgot to mention about this listing, because it's just so really wonderful. I would hate that if I forgot to mention something. Alison, can you still hear me?
Sorry about that.
So I will say on the patio, you have flagstone. It's a flagstone patio. And there was something else that I forgot. In the kitchen, there is a little, I know you love this, you're a fan of this. So remember we had the listing where it was the little sitting area that was tucked along the wall. So they're not chairs, but what do we call that when they're just...
like a banquette kind of?
Yes.
I think it's called a banquette.
So in the kitchen, I forgot to mention this, there's drawers underneath. So it's extra storage space, which is really neat. So awesome. There's all these little hidden things there that were pretty neat. So, okay, well, let's pull up the next one. Alison, do you want to tell the viewers about the next one that we've chosen?
I do. I also need to get the piece of paper. This is such a fun episode. Also, hopefully my computer doesn't die. Sorry, guys. This is what happened when you're doing a show from Albany, New York. Yes, next one is in River Park Community. For those of you who are not familiar with it, it is a Southwest co-op community. I love the area. It's mid-century buildings. Mm-hmm. And it's often referred to as the barrel houses because, there you go, perfect photo. Not the particular one we're talking about, but I think half or a third of the houses have this dome on top. As you can see it on the right there. And so that's why they're referred to as the barrel houses often. But so this is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 3-level townhome. And we're going to get in there in a minute and talk all about it. So here you go, kitchen. So almost everything's been renovated, which is pretty clear as you start to go through lots of thoughtful touches in this unit. The cabinetry is beautiful. In this kitchen, there is a built-in utensil holder. So I don't know if you can tell where those wooden spoons are coming out, but it's literally like built into which I just thought was like, it's so neat. Like, do you need it? No, but is it awesome? Yes. I like open shelving, but I don't like all open shelving because I think it can make for a tough time for keeping your kitchen clean. So I like that it has some, but not all. So like display the cool things that you want, hide the rest.
Yeah. And I love the walnut color of the cabinets.
I do too.
Is that wallpaper that I'm seeing?
Girl, it is wallpaper, and I love wallpaper. And it turns out that this wallpaper is from my favorite wallpaper designer called Flavor Paper. They're out of Brooklyn.
Okay.
I know this because I just got flavor paper in my own house. And it's, I mean, it's fun. It's too bad there's not a close-up shot. I would have had us put it up here, but they do really, really funky, fun prints. So that is in this kitchen. And I thought it was just such a great, great, great addition.
Well, I love the long beam or the long shelf that's the walnut that's on, that kind of breaks up the wallpaper. I think that's a nice little touch. And I see that they put one photo up there kind of suggesting to you that, you know, this is something that you could do. So that's a nice little touch, actually.
Totally. So. I can't believe that I'm going to present from you.
I'm like, Alison, what are you doing down there? We got to do a close-up. What is Alison? What are you doing down there?
Well, you know, this is what happens when your parents don't update their electric, people. So if you want to listen about we want to do an episode about how to keep your home updated. Literally the plug won't stay into the outlet right now. I'm so sorry, Karen. I'm going to stand for the rest of this episode. Okay, cool. So let's keep talking about this awesome listing. So this is rep by our colleague, Jen Smira. And it's got this phenomenal backyard area too, or back area. We shouldn't call it a yard, but it's a great place to have parties. They have it lit up really well. You can see from here, lots of plants and whatnot too. It's a great flow just to go straight from that living area out here. You've got some mature plants, which are nice also.
And I think there in the notes, she did describe, so if you want to know the planting that they've done, they have it in the notes, what they planted, so we can.
Yeah, and great view of the barrel houses right behind here.
Oh, yes, let's make that larger.
Yep.
So, yeah. Let's go to the next one.
Cool. So this is going upstairs. You know, just everything looks so neat and clean, which is great. And you've got the old parquet flooring, which I'm actually a fan of. I think it dates this to mid-century modern, which makes me like it. I'm really into this blue accent wall, though, of course, that's not permanent. You can change that to any other color you'd want. These bedrooms are fairly sized, just so you know. This bathroom was redone. I can't remember the exact years. It was recent. Almost everything's been recently updated. Super smart to put in glass shower doors here because it makes it seem that much larger.
Yes. I think there was one major renovation in the kitchen was done in 2015 and the upper bath was done in 2015. And then the full basement bath, which we'll see later, was in 2013.
Yeah. Yep. And I know I've wasted a lot of time in this, so we'll try to go through these a little bit quicker so that everyone can see. But this is the second bedroom upstairs, obviously used right now with bunk beds. Again, good view of the barrel homes from here. And this is the finished basement. So I know the new carpet just went in. So a great kind of family room area. So TV room, you could obviously make this into like a kind of a guest space for sure. And they have another bathroom downstairs. So it's a full-size bathroom as well down here. So if you did have somebody staying down there, or even if you were down there watching TV, you wouldn't have to, go upstairs another level to use a restroom.
I love the choices that they've done with both bathrooms. And this one was 2013, but you wouldn't know, it's still current. It looks amazing, actually.
Agree. So real quick, just letting everybody know. So the price on this is $615,000, which might not sound like a lot. It is a co-op, which means it has a co-op fee, and that fee is $1,373 a month. So before anybody freaks out, know that includes almost all of your everything, your utilities, your taxes. There is a nominal electric fee that you'd have to pay for your unit. But when you do the math, if you were to put 20% down into this unit,
your monthly payment would be approximately $3,400 a month. So for a 2-bed, 2-bath, 3-level place, that's on par with what a condo of that size would cost. So, so don't be freaked out by the numbers. If something like this is of interest to you, then definitely make sure you talk to an agent about it, and they'll explain to you how the differences work, so that you could, potentially make this your home if it's one that you're really interested in living in.
And you also have, along with those amenities and everything that's included in the co-op, you also have a gym that you have membership to, and there's a pool as well that you have access to. So
it's great space.
Here's a picture of the yard.
Yep, it's like a common area in the middle. Yep, it's a gated community, just so people know. So it's gated. This does not have parking included, but there's parking for rent, and there's parking within that gated area.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Alison. I'm glad we didn't lose you, because that would have been really sad. We would have been working to get you back.
Well, hopefully this made for great live episode. And yeah, thanks for having me on and dealing with my computer issues today, Karen.
You are welcome. Now, quick question about this one. Are they having an open house?
They are having an open house Sunday, 12 to 2.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, guys, that's our pick for this week. And thank you. I'm KarenRingo, and
I'm AlisonScimeca.
And we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.